right, guys. Well, we are out at FL2K23. We drove the X out that we were just in I-29 last week with 1320 Video Ice Cream Cruise, and we were racing a bunch of people up there and having a good time. Some of those videos are up, so make sure you go and check those out. But anyway, so we just got here. The roll racing is already, they're doing the final. Here goes Cletus. Being goofy, but they're just now doing the fourth round of qualifying. It's the fourth and final round, and then they're going to do the roll race eliminations here pretty soon. So I'm going to go. You can hear me in the background. I'm going to go and record some of that stuff, and we'll go and see who's here right now because I haven't even made my rounds yet. All right, so the roll race, what they do is they're gonna go all the way back. They're gonna go back to the wall right here, right, and then this guy gives them the okay, and then they're gonna run on through. Left lane always leads, and they're gonna be on the other side. I will walk over there in a minute.
There it was, right off the left side of your screen. It was right before you entered the speed track.
Let's go here to the front and see if we can't go in the stands.
And the thing was, is because
maybe
it
get
was
a couple
either black or carbon fiber, it was really hard to see when it came off the car.
Views from the stands. Probably have better camera view from there.
Real quick. Yeah,
All right, here's that orange Lambo. Not sure if Cletus is driving or somebody else is, but somebody's driving it from their crew.
Ready to go. Who we got? Waiting. Yes, sir. We got the world famous Cletus McFarland. Miles per hour. And it's an improvement by almost 10 miles an hour over what he ran 165 by it. But Cletus got the jump. The green light was on, so it was all good. He stayed in front by about a car length, and he will go to round number 2. This brings up Joe Martinez, the left lane out of Lakeland, Florida, the 20 model. Audi R8, racing Jill Hicks in the 17 model Camaro out of Eagle, Michigan. Your number 29 qualifier. Taking on number 4 in Joe Martinez. Martinez qualified 163.35 miles an hour, and Hicks qualified 150.60. But again, some people may have held back a little bit, so But all 176.39 the breakout, so Sedana not getting close enough to it that he had to worry about it. 171.71, picking up 7 miles an hour over his qualified speed, but he still gets the win. Michael Van Zyl also picking up, going 151 over 149. Not enough votes in the back. No, sir. That brings up our next pair. Micah England in the right lane out of North Carolina, the 16-level Charger. Your number 31 qualifier with 149 in qualifying. Luis in the left lane. Your number 2 He's well within those means and turns on the win line over Mike England. Yep, it was a good race, but like you said, left side just got out there around him. Even though England got the jump, 168 and change, it was enough to get there first. So the Audi over on the left gets the win. Number 2 qualifier survives. And this brings up Sam Lippincott. Right lane. Big upset, number 7 on the sheet goes down, number 26 moves on. And here we go, number 11 qualifier. Beating the 159 by a tenth of a second. That's about half a car length at that speed. Yeah, so 154.95 picking up the win for Rodney right there. This brings up the next pair, Matt Watts in the left lane. Out of Lutz, Florida, the 93 Supra, another one of them hot rods. So now back-to-back upsets, number 26 and number 22 moving on. And here's Ellswick. Didn't he get into the show? Yeah, he took number 20th spot. So ready to go. Christian's luck runs out. He got in on a technicality or a alternative. Yeah, and Ellswick gave him all he could handle, and it was less than a car length again. So went out with his boots on, yes sir. Yeah, went down with a fight. Joe Fratella coming up next in the 2017 GTR. This is your number 12 qualifier. Your number 12 qualifier should be facing El Nagar, one of the guys that we said should have been coming up, but we had a road car, and then unfortunately the substitute did not make the call. So John will get a single here. Now, the breakout rule, I don't know if that's still in effect or not, so I'm not sure if he's going to want to leg it or not. He went 160.40. The breakout is 176.39. So he is backed up and in the right spot. They're having a conversation with him about it. I'm guessing he's probably asking a question. Hey, can I leg it, not have a brake kick? What do I do here? Can I break out? Can I do the things? Because a lot of times in bracket racing you can. Right. Is this a free play? Like it doesn't count? Or, is this the case of where, so my favorite is, he's getting ready to race Byron. Who is Byron? Wait, hang on. Oh, we got somebody coming. Wait a minute. I think we may have located his opponent. Yes, here comes his opponent. Talk about absolute last second coming in here. El Nagar. Joe El Nagar from Tampa, the 98 Supra, the guy who got in as an alternate, is just coming through the lanes right now. So you have to sit there and wonder if that conversation with the GTR might have been, hey, we're trying to locate him. I would obviously rather see 2 cars go down. Oh, obviously, we got 2 lanes, let's use them. Yeah, exactly. So GTR right side, the 2017 car, number 12 qualifier. The Supra on the other hand, again, is an alternate, meaning he went slower than 149. So he faces a big hill right here, 10+ mile an hour. We've already seen some upsets though. almost 1 full second at the 1,000-foot mark. Obviously, the underdog, liking the fact that he had a chance to be in there, but just no good. He was drunk from the beginning, and that was an easy win for the GTR. Shoot, just I think that's one of the eliminations that we're going to watch. That's right, here comes our next one. Looks like we got Mustang on all-wheel drive Civic back. Josh Fernandez in the left lane, the 20 model GTR. Yeah, Mustang. That is the Mustang. We got to make sure we get it right out of Kentucky. He's the underdog. Going to the next round in sport. He had to drive it though. That's around on it. Using up all of his lane. He went a little bit more than 1,320 feet on that time. He gets the win.
Such a nice Lambo, an orange. I'm not a big fan of orange cars, but that one looks really good.
That'll be a redo. Yeah, that was garbage, and we're going to send it back to the lanes for a rerun. Yep, that will be a please return to sender. Let's try one more time. So right now, still waiting on a few of our competitors to come back. We do have, I believe that now makes it 2 reruns that we're going to have to do. We may have a single here. It looks like we may be missing a car. This is number 23 qualifier. This is Steven Delbert. The room should be facing your number 10 qualifier, the Terrace. And the Terrace is a no-show, so number 23 gets an upset here. He gets a free show. Well, he doesn't get a free play. Remember, we talked about that. I'd have to find out if it is allowable, so to speak. Get out of the gas, try to run. He tried. Good. That's cool. We actually did get the pair, but unfortunately, no mosh there. So that's another one. So it looks like we're going to have some Nancy partners not moving on to round number 2 quite yet, as Nancy was the round 1 partner. Not quite as popular as Nancy with the stars, will repeat it. We've got 3 reruns coming back. 4 reruns. We're up to 4 now. 4. Pop. 4 reruns. 4. Here we go. Les Rodriguez in the left lane. Your number 5 qualifier, 163.33 out of Greensboro, North Carolina. The 93 RX-7. Car I love. David Stevens in the right lane. Out of Zephyr Hills, Florida. The 13 GTR. This time, this one is a Nissan. He's your number 28 qualifier, 152. So about a 50. Number 28 qualifier going from like the 152, 153 range to 165.52. Sir, the beach just called. They want their sand back. 0 to a hero in about that quick. This is Brett Bunyan.
look at that sucker.
Ohio on the other big background, RSA. Made a huge jump over the 153, but he was asleep in the switch. He was 2 tenths behind the 330 mark, and it cost him the year. He qualified again. Turns on the wind light in the left lane, or the trip whopper lane, if you would. Yeah, he did exactly what he was supposed to. Obviously, he had a good head of steam going. He qualified in the 160 range up towards the top. He obviously knew that there was a possibility he could get into 170. Didn't want to break out, do anything crazy, so he backed off the throttle and still got there 4 tenths of a second ahead. That's a couple cars. Yes, sir. Here comes Joe Martinez.
Here's the rerun.
Here comes our next two cars, the Catfish and the Viper, back one more time. Zachary Friedman, Justin Smythe. Smythe in the Camaro out of Georgia right side. Zachary out of hopefully somebody talks some sense into them down there. Alright, so it looks like, okay, here is our missing pair that I said we had not run yet, and we only have one. Yeah, so this should be your number 16 and 17 qualifiers. In other words, your closest race you could have had first round is most likely going to become a single. Iris. Yep, Carlos Correa out of Miami, Florida. 2018 little pocket rocket Audi. Menacing looking little hot rod down there, looking in the face of it on Flow Racing right now. Yep, you can see the Ignite the Summit sticker. It's a class sponsor, shining proudly over on the left side of the car. this needs to be like out in Mexico where it's 1, 2, 3.
All right, so here's the modified class right now.
Where do they go? Okay, so they're going to go ahead and cool them down, and then we'll bring them back. Okay, so the Viper is in the lane, so yeah, so we have one pair to remain in sport, but we are going to move into modified. So again, modified is just like sport where there is a breakout speed, but now we're getting quicker. The quickest speed, or excuse me, the fastest speed here was picks. Number one qualifier, 175.16, which means your breakout is 185.16. You run 185.16 or better, you're going home. Doesn't matter if you got there first or not. But your 16th spot, 167.07. That's how close we are. From 175 to 167, just 8 miles an hour and a little bit of change. And here comes our first pair. One of them I know you know all about. Well, it's the boosted boy. Kyle Wade's left lane right here and breaks the board.
It's going to turn to a rerun.
And then the Audi started to climb into it and rocketed around it, so it really wouldn't have been a fair start. He would have had a good roller there going, and that would have been an unfair to Kyle. Therefore, the light gets changed. We will rinse the heat and do it again. We'll be bringing them hot rods right back to the lane for the rerun. And we'll be bringing the next pair into the ready line. Travis making the left lane. That's 01 S2000 for the S stuff we like to call them. Out of Monroe, North Carolina. Taking on Ronald Rodriguez out of Orlando, Florida. The 22 Audi R8. Your number 12 qualifier, 169.76 miles an hour. Mangum checks in at 173.54. Number 5 qualifier. So it should be a great race. Yep, 7 qualifying spots separated by less than 4 miles an hour. And as we just saw, the start could be all the difference here. And we see 8 miles an hour.
Right lane.
Wow, so close. 184.25. He missed the breakout speed by less than 1 mile an hour. Wow. That was a good drag race. He moves on. He avoids the DQ. And this brings us back to Hicks and Gary Buter. Yes, you got Buter this time. All right. In the right lane, 20 model GT500X. And the 16 qualifier for that.
Right lane, all over the place.
Look at how close Gary was at the 8th mile. They were separated by just 300ths of a second, but didn't have enough to hang on at the top end. The Corvette started to pull out the advantage, and it was over a Carling. It was a good effort, just unfortunately ran out of real estate. And here brings in Chris Quintana in the left lane. Your number 8 qualifier, 172.75 miles an hour.
Left lane.
For Chris in the left lane and drove around him down there on the big end. He was in trouble early. And that, again, your number 8-9 qualifier right there. 171.75, 171.51 was what they qualified for. 12 thousandths of a second. That is literally about a foot at the finish line at those speeds, ladies and gentlemen. The closest contest we've seen. And honestly, I expected it. Number 8, number 9 qualifier, they were separated by less than a half a mile an hour. So that was what I expected to see. Ken got the jump. Unfortunately, like you said, the car looked like it did a little step out. Doing 173 miles an hour. Ryan Hopkins got the jump. He was your first time on Beaver. Second ball about 340 Marley. Car number 46X moves on. And our fourth qualifier, 173 miles an hour. Left lane goes 177.45. So Mike Vandy going to the next round. I need driver of car number 69 or Tula. Car number 69 in modified or Tula. I need you to see your car immediately, or we will send your opponent on a single. Racers, if you're a racer, your car is in the lane. There's only one place you need to be is with your car. Marcio Minona and Darwin Ortiz. Ortiz out of Virginia, 2013 GTR left side, number 14 qualifier. Faces the big number 3 qualifier, number 4, 2014 GTR out of New Jersey. So it's an all GTR battle. The underdog left side, the favorite car right side. But again, the difference between number 3 and number 14, just 6 miles an hour. So this one again could come down to who jumps first. Marcio on the right, Darwin on the left. Darwin doesn't want to
Turn the boost on.
Go to the next round and modified. Yeah, he got the jump and it looks like something happened with Marcio. He slowed to just 129 miles an hour. No harm, no foul there, but that's interesting though. Your lower qualified car gets the upset. Number 14 takes out number 3. We've already seen it happen a couple of times here today, but again, it was all about the jump. If you look at the 330 numbers, you can see that Ortiz already had some room there. He held it all the way through the 8th mile. Their speeds were almost identical at the 8th mile. By the 1,000 foot, it was close to a car length. And by the end, Marcio probably just took his foot off the pedal and said, well, this one's pretty much a lost cause. She's a wrap. Yep. Some of these guys are actually driving in the rearview mirror. Guys like that happens. So you can't fight off some of this stuff. Once again, I'm looking for driver of car number 69. They are missing. I need you now. We have 2 pairs left in modified. 2 pairs remaining in modified, and my rerun coming back of Wade and Clavijo. They are both at the front of the lane, lanes 5 and 6 to my rerun. He is sitting there. I am waiting on car number 69. Car number 69, I need the driver to the car immediately. Once again, I am getting vehicles that are parking next to the fence and the staging lanes. I have a couple of white SUVs. A good race right there between those two. We got them close to being in the dancing realm. They just didn't quite stay there. Like I said earlier, the difference here in this one was Wade was leading, and Wade had a good spot, but then Jonathan ended up with the Audi. He got a real hard rolling start. He was coming up way too quick, so they didn't flip the tree. It would have been fair. Well, for 5, Taylor's Jonathan Calvajo in the right lane, 17 Audi Marty. Right lane goes 175.93.
101.
Getting out of it early. So again, given the AOK, going up. Langsar in the left lane out of Ford, New Jersey, the 15-mile GTO. Put those cameras on it. They don't throw the green light. That's what that looks like. I think somebody did that before. They run the Ford green too. Bring somebody over right here. Oh, we got Happy Gilmore checks up here already. We got a $5,000 check for the winner of Roll Race Outlaw in the tower. And they'll be taking their picture back there to AC photography at the end of the night. Correct. In the winner's circle, that's where you want to be. And after all, I mean, it's get a Happy Gilmore check. $5,000 a minute. Outlaw $2,500 a minute. Modified $1,500 a minute. For a total of $12,000 up for grabs. Here's our next pair. That's me and Tony for both of them. Qualified last year. We'll see how they do right here.
Right lane.
Tony Ernst goes out swinging, 183.5 in that left lane. It's not enough to cut the money. That lead was like he got a good rolling start there. I mean, when they drew the green light, he wasn't ahead. He was still behind enough to where it looked like Tony was in a better spot. And we got Kevin Stone, the left lane. I mean, and looking at them on the computer, it's right, you got to play the flipper. So if you're at home, it's the right lane. If you're somewhere else, it's the left lane. George Jackson.
Right lane just took off.
Congratulations, George Jackson, Mahoney. Go to the next round. Wow. One of these days, the Tulsa Madman will come out of his shell.
All right, the white Audi's going to win this one too.
Danny Marrero in the right lane, another 17.
Right lane just checked out. $202 in that right lane in that Audi. Oh, here's the Ferrari that was parked next to me.
Find me next round, boys and girls.
Sorry, Lamborghini, whatever that is.
Might have something to say about his 2014 model GTR. Anthony Party in the right lane looking to party his way to the next round. He's got a 26-mile-an-hour disadvantage. He's unqualified.
Everybody's turning it up now.
He just saw the 202 from Marrero and he said, excuse me, hold on there and watch this. 204.54 for Marcelo. He qualified last year. 203.65 to show he still got that muscle flip. He goes to round number 2 and he will pick up that fighting Jackson himself. Here's our next pair. This is Nicholas Ciccio and Alexander Rodriguez. Over on the right side out of Florida, Ciccio out of Georgia, the Audi is on the left side or the right side of your screen if you are watching at home. Ciccio is your number 5 qualifier, Rodriguez is your number 12 qualifier for the Pacer car, led by the green flag.
All right, well, that's enough roll racing for now. I got to go get ready for the drag race and stuff. So nothing in roll racing though. All right, I'm gonna try and do a drive-through on all the stuff in the pits here, but hopefully it's not too shaky. We'll see here. Coming in on Big Hat Mafia. Look at him stuffing his face. What's going on, my buddy? What do you got there?
Got me some Chipotle, man.
Ooh.
The Chipotle catering. It's like a meal prep for lazy people.
Hell yeah. Here, let's take a quick look at all the stuff he's got here.
Like a rolling convenience store.
Hell yeah, I need to get some of that, but they're just gonna deliver it to me to my car. So if you guys, Big Hat Mafia, he's at all these events, sunglasses and hats, and we were just in Nebraska/Iowa together. So you got all his stuff here. You will definitely see his hats. They're everywhere, all over the place. So I'll put a link in the description to his stuff. And you guys go and check him out. Buy a bunch of stuff from him. It's open butthole. We gotta go talk to him. Open buttholes. All right, let's go get some food.